Hello grade 5. In this video we are going to explain chapter 8 on the page 55, the perimeter. The objectives of this lesson are to calculate the length of the side of a square knowing its perimeter. Calculate one of the dimensions of a rectangle knowing its perimeter and one other dimension. So, what do we mean by polygons? Are the shapes that have many sides, like triangle, rectangle, square, trapezoid, pentagon, and hexagon. So all these are polygons, many sides. When we are talking about perimeters, so you could think that we are talking about the frame of this picture or the frame of the shape. The perimeter of polygon is equal to the sum of the length of its sides. As you notice here, we have this shape and the red sides. So the sides AB, BC, and CD and DA, if we want to find the perimeter, we have to sum or add the length of the sides. The perimeter of polygon is equal to the sum of the length of its sides. As you see here, this polygon has the sides AB, BC, CD, and DA. And if we want to find or calculate its perimeter, we have to add the length of the sides AB and BC, CD, and DA. They all together add till 21 centimeters. Another way to find the perimeter is to add, or we say that perimeter equal 6. AB is 6 plus 4 plus 8 and plus 3 is the sum of the length of its sides. So, and this sum is 21 centimeters. So the perimeter of this shape is 21 centimeters. Perimeter of a square. Notice that all the sides of a square have equal length. Assuming that one of the sides is 3 centimeters, then all the other sides are 3 centimeters. And if we want to find the perimeter, so it's the sum of all the sides. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 4 times. We add 3 4 times. So we could write 3 times 4, since 3 is repeated 4 times. And then the answer is 3 times 4 is 12 centimeters. So the perimeter is shorthanded as letter P. The perimeter of this square is 12 centimeters. Another example, we have a square of 5 centimeters side. So the rule is the perimeter equal the length of one side times 4. So 5 times 4. The length of one side is 5. 5 times 4 is 20 centimeters. So we could say in general, the perimeter equals the length of the side times 4, or we could say S times 5, and we mean by S the side. Practice. Find the perimeter of a square whose side is 8 centimeters. So the formula is P equal S times 4. And the side is 8 centimeters, so 8 times 4 is 32 centimeters. So the perimeter of this square is 32 centimeters from perimeter of a square to its side. So if we have a square, its perimeter is 24 centimeters and we want to find the length of its side. As we notice here that the sides have equal length and we have 4 sides that have the same length. The length of 4 sides is 24 centimeters. So the length of one side is 24 divided by 4, which is 6 centimeters. So the formula is side equals perimeter divided by 4, since we have 4 equal sides. Practice. Find the side of a square whose perimeter is 44 centimeters. So we say that side equal perimeter divided by 4. Side equals 44 divided by 4 and it's 11 centimeters. Let's check that. If you have a square, 11 and 11, 22, 33 and 44 centimeters. And then perimeter of a rectangle. As you notice here, the rectangle has 2 long sides, that's called length, and they have equal length. And also it has 2 equal short sides, they call the width. So L for length and W for width. And if we want to find the perimeter of rectangle, we say that the perimeter is the sum of all the sides. So we have length plus width plus width. We can say that we have length 2 times, so 2 length, and 2 width, so 2W. 2 width. W is for width, L is for length. Or we could say that we have length and width, length and width. So we have length and width 2 times. So 2 times length plus width. Half perimeter of a rectangle. As you see here, we have a rectangle that has length L and width W. And if we want to find half the perimeter, as you see here, this is half the perimeter, which is 1 length and 1 width, or 1 length and 1 width. It's the same. So here we have half of the perimeter is length and width. So we say length plus width is half of the perimeter of a rectangle. So half perimeter, or 1/2 perimeter, equals perimeter divided by 2. So calculate half of the perimeter of a rectangle. The perimeter is 20, then half of 20 is 20 divided by 2, which is 10 centimeters. So in this case we have half perimeter, which is length plus width, is 10 centimeters. So L plus W is 10. If we say that the length is 8 centimeters, so what is the width? If this is 8, so how much we need till 10? We need 2. How you could find that? W equals 10 minus 8. 10 is the half perimeter minus 8. So 10 is the half perimeter minus 8. 8 is the length. So we say that width equal half perimeter minus length. And here we have W equal half perimeter minus length. And we could also say that length equal half perimeter minus width. So these are 2 important rules. Practice number 1. Calculate the length of a rectangle knowing that its perimeter is 24 centimeters and its width is 4 centimeters. So we have to find the length such that we have the perimeter equals 24 and the width equal 4. So we put the given here and then we write the formula or the rule. It says length equal half perimeter minus width. The length is to be calculated. Half perimeter, the perimeter is 24, so half of 24 minus the width is 4 minus 4. Half 24 is 24 divided by 2 minus 4. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. So in this case we have a rectangle whose length is 8 centimeters and its width is 4 centimeter. And let's check that. 8 plus 4 is 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 12 is 24, and that's right since we have the perimeter is 24. Let's have another example. Calculate the width. So we have to find the width such that the perimeter is 50 centimeters and the length is 15. So we put the formula: width equal half perimeter minus length. Half perimeter is half of 50 minus the length is 15. So half of 50 minus 15. Half of 50 is 50 divided by 2 minus 15. 50 divided by 2 is 25, and then minus 15 is 10. So let's check that. We have a rectangle that has the length of 15 centimeters and the width of 10 centimeters and should have 15 centimeters perimeter. And let's check that. 15 plus 10 is 25. 15 plus 10 is 25. 25 and 25 is 50, so that's true. So as a summary for this lesson, the perimeter is the sum of length of the sides of the polygon. We talked about square and rectangle. For square, the rule is P equal 4S, and for the rectangle, P equal 2 length plus 2 width. And if we want to find the side of square, we say that side equals perimeter divided by 4. If we want to find the length for the rectangle, length equal half perimeter minus W, and width equal half perimeter minus length. So in our textbook we could find that the perimeter of a polygon is equal to the sum of the length of its sides. For square, the perimeter of square is 4 times the length of this side, 4 times S. And the length of side of a square equals perimeter divided by 4. For a rectangle, the perimeter is 2 times length plus 2 times width. So 2 length plus 2 width, and that's the perimeter of a rectangle. Half perimeter is perimeter divided by 2. Length equals half perimeter minus width, so half P minus W, and width is half perimeter minus length.